なななな。これゲームの音が。あ、入った入った。なわはい。ということで、引き続きね、先週のあれに引き続いて、先々週か。に続いて、アンハードの続きをやっていきたいと思います。大丈夫かな？流れてるかな？な。続けます。これなんか精神病院みたいなところに入ってきていて、で、なんじゃらほいってなってるんだよね。で、このゲームのシステム自体が過去の事件現場をその見取り図でたどりながら誰々がここで何を喋っていたとか、別の人とこういう会話をしていたからこの人はこういう名前なんだろうなとかっていうのを一個一個推理しながら進めていくゲームなんですけれども、今このね主人公がテコテコ歩いてるけど、これがちょうどなんか取り調べ室の一角みたいなところで見取り図渡されて、これ脳みそなんかヘッドギアみたいなのつけて、この事件のいきさつを推理するっていう感じなんですけど、どうやらこの部屋で同じようなことが全く同じことが行われてるらしくて、でこれじゃあこの精神病院の部屋の中でやられてる今の事件の捜査と全く同じことがここでやられてるのは一体どういうことなんじゃろうかみたいなのがちょっとありますね。一体どういうことなんでしょう。私には全くわかりません。ということで、続きをやっていきます。よろしくお願いします。この人歌ってんだよな。
Talking, but then it went quiet.
That was Mr. Director telling us about the test.
なんか喋っ
He
て
said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really...
ドクター
Shut
ズロー
up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her. It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
混乱してるぞ。お前のせいだからなっていうのを一人二役でずっと喋ってる。
What you writing?
いや、怒らないでくれよ。
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing. Oh, yeah? And how the hell will you know, huh?
You know,
You
huh?
ain't her. Well, you ain't me either. How do you know I don't know? Exactly. I
その
ain't
通り。
so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
さあ、
Silver spoon.
そうですか。
Oh,
おう、
so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
あなたは自分が誰だか分かってんの？あ、僕は
me.
僕だ。そう。
No, you aren't. I
違う
me.
よ、お前。い
For
や、
once,
自分
think
だね。
before you answer. It's not easy. That's
It's not
why
easy.
Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait,
Wait.
you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I?
テストって何か知ってん
It's
の？
called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions,
Desires, emotions.
motives, and personal experiences.
個人の体験。はいはいはい。
Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even
だそう。
realizing it.
realizing.
So, that's what it is. Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something
Just a
much
simple
more
test.
intense.
Intense. Huh?
Like what?
They put
例えばどん
extreme
な？
pressure on the test subjects,
極
causing
限
them
状
to
態の
lose
プレ
themselves in
ッ
the
シャ
stories
ー。
they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the
Reality.
development of multiple personalities. And
複
those
数の
whose
人
minds are
格？
already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts.
Shit
Don't
his
concern
shorts.
me, though.
Oh, yeah?
おや
Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me,
彼女は
all of
その
us
シナリオについて
constantly
聞いてたの
struggle
よ。
with our own issues.
はい。
Pretty normal, right?
普通はね。そう
Well,
でしょ
during the test, people tend to
まあ
project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up.
うん。
Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter back and forth argument with its other half. Until finally,
Until
they lose
finally.
the ability to become one.
His ability become
That's impossible.
そんなのできっこない。
Wait, is
Mate.
she talking about us?
You should-
I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
大事なのはあなたが自分が誰かを忘れないことね。
Sounds a little, I don't know, fun.
ファン。
No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before. Oh, what do you know?
おう、バレ
Sounds
の
like。some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test. Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable. Oh, shut up. I need to think.
黙って
Think
て
it。never did you any
Think
good. Metaphysical.
メルフェスか
Whatever.
笑えるね。
I'm gonna hit the hay.
なんかそんな話をしてた。この人トイレに向かって喋ってるのかな。女性と男性がこういうこの合同の部屋にいるの不思議ですね。なんかあんのかな。で、そうだね。この刑事さん2人がこっち入ってきて。
Are both of you
Both patients here?
Oh, God. Oh, God. My stomach. Sorry. I
Hey.
gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave
gotta sweat
when
it.
I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay.
で、質問に聞かれたことだけに答えればいいんだ。
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume
That's a
you
nice
got
costume.
there,
Oh, hi.
officer. Pretty
Officer?
convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You
Improvement.
can't start off that strong. You
What's
lose
wrong?
any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the
Foreshadowing.
audience feel off.
Oh,
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called
誰がミスターディレクターだって
Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement.
Improvement.
You can't start off that strong. You lose any
Strong.
sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the
Foreshadowing.
audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers
患者49番にはあだ名がついています。それはミスターディレクターですと。
from something called the Truman Show delusion. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a
で、ディレクターがどういう病状かっていうと、トゥルーマンショーみたいな、みんながその自分の生き様を TV ショーにして楽しんでるんじゃないかっていう疑いが晴れないということですね。
and we're all just actors.
Just
We rely
actors.
on role-playing
で、
therapy to
私たち
treat
も演者
patients
に
like
過ぎないと。
Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But
Nowhere.
if we
But-
play along,
Well.
he'll calm down soon enough.
Soon enough.
Mr. Director,
それ
I'd
い
like to ask you a few questions.
くつか尋ねれ
Who
ばいいか
are
い
you, really?
あなたは
Look me
本当は
straight
誰
in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive.
Shout to be
Go back and
coercive.
re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
Let's shoot.
What's the hell?
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to
patients?
initiate contact.
Well,
Contact.
what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency.
Mr.
Was that
Bathroom
real?
Emergency.
Or just some excuse so we could...
Him?
Him?
He's a thief.
彼は
Hey!
泥棒
That's defamation, you hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave!
で人からパクったんだ
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply
Kleptomania?
cannot stop himself from stealing.
Stealing.
Doesn't matter the
盗まずにい
person
られない
or
のか
place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease.
This is
But he's already in
Sticky
here, so
Fingers
why'd he try to run?
view.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times. The sight of you probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
Bullshit! Just ask
Detarame da.
around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here?
And up here.
He was a repeat offender, you see, always
see?
stealing
Always.
old phones. The police found
Old
it
phone.
so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know
Evaluation.
it? He was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent
ベル
him
ベラが
here.
動いた。
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
次の部屋を見てみよう。こいつらで
The
はない
way
みたい。
I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are you
begin with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
終わった後に
That is the seclusion room.
ス
Open
クル
it.
ーション開け
I
ろ。
would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
いいから開けろ。いやー、それはちょっと、あまりおすすめはできないと言いますか。いいから、ゴンゴンゴン。って言って中の人が誰かわめいてる。
Out there! You get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya!
コックサッカー。
All of ya!
I must warn you. This patient might be dangerous.
この人
He
は危険
suffers
で
from
す。
episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door.
だから
Just
いい
do
か
it.
ら
All
開けろっ
right,
つっただ
all
ろ。
right, just
早
give
く
me
開
a
けろ。
second. I need
あ
to
わ
find
かりま
the
したよ
key.。
ちょっと待ってください。
Which one was it again? This one? No,
これ
not
かな？
this one.
ね、これじゃ
It'll
ない
only。take a second, I
少
assure
々お
you.
待ちください。
Ah, here it
ああ、
is.
これだこれだ。
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
あれ。
Bash your fucking brains!
で、入ってきて。
Who the flying fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking
What's
doctor
the
away from
difference,
me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor
あ、
he
ファ
can
ック
leave.
マーロイぶっ殺してやるからな。わかりました、ちょっと。なんか話すのかな。話さないの？この流れで？
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even.
あ、もう彼はもう言ったわ。話しても大丈夫ねって言った今。
Me!
You can leave.
なんて？
We'll take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police. Not me. Just be careful.
まああなたは警官で、あなた方は警官でいらっしゃいますから、大丈夫だと思いますが、くれぐれも気をつけてくださいねっていう感じかな。で、この人は、もうここで話すからちょっと下がっていいですよって言って、そういう受け答えがあったと。で、もう
He's
話してもいいよ。
It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man!
Tony.
Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though,
声を小さくしろ。
I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always,
Elvira.
I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk
い
to?
やだが、
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a
たわごとはもういい
schizophrenic
から。
called Silver Spoon.
そう
Just like you said, though,
Just
both
like I said, you know.
100% loony.
Guess we're on the
100%
same
バカ。
page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but
いやここで見つけられなかった
I
よ。
know where to find him.
How so?
でもどこでなら見つかるか知ってるぜ。
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number
誰も偽ってなんかいない。
4 at the
Seclusion
end
number
of this very
4
hall.
セクルージョンナンバー4ってどれだ？
Way. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside. Cause the caregiver
誰かが入ってたのを見たことなんてない。誰もいないけど誰かいるんだっていうことを言ってんのかな？
brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait. Something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
患者番
Nah.
番号68番。
Think about it. Why would Ghost
考えてみ
want
る
to get out? He got
幽霊が
himself
どうやって
committed
出
on
たか。
purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay.
知
I'll
って
get
る
the key.
分かってるみたいね。
Yeah,
分
I've
か
got
っ
a
た。
question for you.
鍵を取りに行ってくるわ。で、エルバイラが鍵を取りに行ってる間にトニーとこの人は何か喋ると。
The hospital gown doesn't even have a pocket.
バケット。
Where'd you get the phone to call us?
That, my friend, is courtesy
あ
of
れは俺の
Clep.
友達だ。
You
クレ
met
ップ。
him?
He gave you a
クレップ
phone?
か。
Clep is... how should I put
クレップ is...
it? He's definitely crazy. But man, oh man, can...
正真正銘の気違いさんみたいなこと言ってんの。クレップはおかしいんだ。うん。
That fucker steal. All he's got to do is greet a doctor, and
Doctor?
he's got their phone.
いやで
No
も
wonder he tried to get close to me earlier. Bumped into me, actually. In fact, wait. Where's my phone?
俺の携帯どこだ？
Time hitman got played by a small-time thief.
スモタイフスティーフ。
Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in no way.
どうしてジョージがここにいるんだ？
Hey. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
泥棒が鍵を持ってるはずだ。かな？で鍵探してて、これだ。
Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
喋ってる。で、これの4番目
Which
の部
one's
屋
the
を
key to room 4?
Hell if I know. Maybe one of the bigger ones?
指輪のビッグワンでっかいやつじゃねえの？知らねえよ。
Hello? Anybody in here?
We
Okay,
know
okay.
you're in here.
What?
What? Come on out already.
What?
What?
Empty. He
も
escaped
うもぬ
them?
けだからだ。逃げたの
What's
か？
going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense.
わけがわ
This
かんない
room's。at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick.
この床の上の埃見ろ
The。only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine.
ね、足跡
No
が
one's been in here for a long time.
俺とお前の二人だけ。
I'll be
ここの部屋を長い間使われてなかったんだ。か。
damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again.
もう一回確認させてくれ。
Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't
大
think
き
he
な
hid
チェストがここ
money
にあ
in
る。
it, do you?
この中に金が入ってんじゃないの
Wait,
か？
don't touch it.
いや、触るな。
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here
Mental energy?
looking like this.
All we need
どう
is
い
a
う文
little...
脈でそんな単語が出んの？
Tony! Arrest him! We'll escort him right out of the building.
トニー、全員逮捕しちゃって。
That's
March!
We've
March.
got our man! Let's take...
officer. You got the wrong
小
guy.
森さん、違う
Move it!
って。
Sick,
Now
I
I can
tell
move
you.
it. Quiet, you!
You think you can fool me?
おお。なるほど。他に12345あ、この人か。
Hey, McMurphy! McMurphy! $300! Pay up!
I know.
But you gotta wait till after I get
マクマーフィーか、これが。
Got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up. Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right, fine.
いいさ、分かったよ。
Give it back, huh?
Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait. Before you leave,
Before you
do you
leave.
know if they caught patient number 68 yet?
60、
The one who
60
escaped.
番号68番分かるか？
Not as far as I know.
What about the police? They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Perfect.
完璧だ。
Anyway,
いずれ
here's、your
まあいいや。
phone.
これがお前の携帯。
Next time, if you got money, we could do this.
うんうん。
What took you so long?
Now you're someone
got
who
a
can
business
understand that.
deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal?
Business
I
deal?
told you lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But,
No,
but
大丈夫、大丈夫。
what about
大丈夫。
George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle
George.
sound experiments on the maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance
あ、ジョー
we'll
ジとマエストロ。
fry
やっ
our
ぱこの
friend's
二人は合ってん
mind.
だ。うん。
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send them away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
コインパフォ
Don't
ー
you
マンス。
worry about that. I may not be an
Sure
actor
about
or
that.
anything, but I'm an ace at improv. Hey, Walton, now what? Hit him.
Perfect. First, we'll take
So
control
what is
of
it?
the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
マッシュロ。
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to. What's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or
Perception
T.
test.
TAT?
TAT?
What's with all the acronyms nowadays?
何の
Can't
略
probably
語な
tell
ん
what
だ
the
よ。
hell
TAT
something
って。
is. Don't even know it's legit. You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly?
シェパロン
Are
フ
you
ラ
gonna
イ
believe。a windbag like her?
では、
This matter? Yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you.
Brainwashed.
You don't even
あ、やべ。
remember who you really are.
Brainwashed? The
お
hell?
前が本当かもう
Yes,
分かんなくなってるだ
all
ろう。
of us.
そうだ、
We were
俺たち
participants
全員
in
にだ。
this theater verite. Over
You
time,
verite.
the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this,
True evil.
manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients.
精神病患者だ。精
Fortunately,
神病患者だぞ。
my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they use these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day, losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the
全
only
員
actor in
役
this
者だって
place.
ふざけたこと言うな。
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! Oh God!
二人ともここにいるか？
Sorry. I gotta go.
And just where do you think
お
you're
腹が
going,
痛くて
pal?
行かなきゃ。
Sit back down.
いいから座れ。腹が痛いとか知ったことじゃないんだよ。
Which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay.
簡単な質問に2、3答えるだけでいいから。
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also,
で、警部さん、
officer, I don't understand what you
おまわりさんの質問にちゃんと答えろ。
Director. That's to treat them.
で、なんか喋んのかな。
Cop should have moved on by now. You want me to take a look, Mr. Director?
No, you should stay here. Oscar
my
will
God,
handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right.
これオスカ
Cop
ーか。
from earlier felt like he was checking if we were.
いや、ここにいればいいから。大丈夫。俺たちは計画をコントロールできてる。
Oscar will handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right. That cop from earlier felt like he was checking if we were crazy or not. I mean, for real crazy. You think the hospital sent them?
You may be onto
ちょっと待って、オスカーがコントロールできてるって言ってるのか。
something. Stay here. Oscar will handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right.
あ、じゃあこれオスカーじゃねえ
Cop
よ。
from earlier felt like he
これ
was
オスカー
checking
か
if we were
な。
crazy or not. I mean, for real crazy. You think the hospital sent them?
You may be onto something. After all, everyone in this hospital, barring us, of course, was sent by the hospital. They're all part of the masquerade.
No wonder he acted so weird. The only thing a cop ever gave me before were a pat down and a pair of cuffs. None of those weird questions. Good that we got you on our side to see through his disguise. I was about ready to piss my pants. Honest to God, you know how I feel about 5-0s.
Real cops, fake cops, none of it matters. This hospital wants to drive us crazy. Literally. Maybe we should
この
simply
精神病院は文字通りおかしくなってんだよ。
Today's over, and we've taken control of this place. The truth will finally be revealed.
Then let me go check it out. If they're gone, we can get started with the plan.
Hush! What did I just tell you? For now, we lay low.
Boring.
つまんね。計画前倒しちゃおうぜみたいなことを言って、いやお前それはない、それはだけは本当にやめとけって言われて。
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really
この人が演じてんの。
Yes, yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they
なんだ
said.
患者が脱走し
But
た。
at least to me, it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were
Not sure.
going around looking for someone
Look for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people? Inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch
精
of
神病院の
idiots
内側
anyway.
でうん
I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go.
Wait for me!
じゃあ俺は番号1番を調べに行くぜ。いやちょっと俺置いてかないでくれよーって言って
The fuck out! Stop following me!
ちょっとフォロー
Did
に
you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too. Fuck out! Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
警察となんか話したか？あ、話しました。俺も話した。二重人格なんだね。
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying
Yeah,
I
how
had
did you-
schizophrenia. Well, you've got it. You're a complete
Schizophrenia.
schizo. Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares.
俺の会社いつ俺の会社っつったか？じゃあいやあれがいつお前の会社になったっつうんだよみたいなことを揉めてる。誰と誰がスプーンが一人で。
The half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm
俺
not
の
there
会社を乗
too.
っ取ろうとしてるんだよ。
Your company?
俺
When
の
did it
会社
become your
あ
company,
俺
huh?
の会社がいつお前の会社になっ
Shut
たん
up
だよ。
about your stupid
いいから
company.
黙れよ
No one
バカ。
cares. Yeah, well, either
そんな
way,
の気にしてる場合じゃねえだろ。
doctor's here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the
でも
doctor
計画はもう
under
動
our
き始めてるんだ。
control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this
警
hospital
警官がいなくなることを
will be
待つしかないんだよ。
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment. You
Just
know?
right moment.
Someone must have ratted on us.
ours. You make a good point. Who could have called
確か
the
に
police then?
まといてるな。
George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search
Cops.
the bathroom.
バー
Jennifer?
フ
No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here.
ヘラヘラ。あ
Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
I'm telling you, it was.
Everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver.
こっちに電話かけたわけじゃないんだ。
Then what are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know
バ
what?
カな警官だぜ。
Here's what's really weird. Who calls a
いや
cop
でもそれにしてもおかしくないか？
rather than 911?
You stole this from the police?
これ警察から盗んだっていうのか？
I don't got any more
つい手癖でみたいな。
But I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know?
ネリっつった今。
You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote?
TV
Got it from
remote.
Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
いや君の携帯に入れたからだからつい手
Stick
が
to the script, don't you
洗えなかったん
understand?
だよ。
If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our
お前の
efforts
せいで
down.
計画がお釈迦になるんだぞ。分かってんのかみたいな。警官の、多分警官じゃないっぽいけどね。警官の携帯をつい、盗み癖があるから、窃盗癖があるから、携帯の警察の携帯パクっちゃったっつって、いやお前、それマジで今計画、早いところこの警官が出て行ってくれないと困るのに、ここに戻ってきたら、もう計画も全部おじゃんだからなって言って切れてる。
That's right. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's odd. We've been here for a while now.
But there's been no sign of Nellie.
There was some kind of weird sound earlier, so she went to check. Probably went to the bathroom.
It was indeed the...
Wait, to the bathroom, you said?
それまに向かったって言ったかか。この子、なんて言うんだろうね。歌ってるだけなんだよね。
Neither of these two are gonna be any help.
まあでもエ
Let's
ミリ
split
っ
up
ぽい
and
けどね、名
canvass the
前。
rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
これ。
For crying out loud.
Hey, I just...
Who let you in?
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a
You're
remote.
holding, Emily.
Don't do this to me!
じゃあ残り2人が盗み癖がある。ジェニファーが先生なのかな。
Victor, wake up! Where am I? What happened? Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
なんでト
Can't
イレ
help
に
you there. Wait, you weren't out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you... Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ.
なんてこと。
Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm
知ら
not
ない。
taking any risks. They're all crazy.
危険を背負って
Who knows what they're capable
彼ら
of?
全員行かれてる
But
ん
what
だ。
is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1
あ
second.
っという間
I
の出
was
来事だったから抵抗する間もなかったんだみたいなことを言ってるね。エルファイラ、トニー、ジョージ、マクマーフィー。ジョージがいる。あれジョージいる。マエストロだけ。どうし しようかな。どこから聞こうかな。ここら辺から話が動くはず。ジョージがこっち来るよね、確か。
Out loud.
来た。オスカーが
James.
ジェームズ。
You stay away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud.
そうさ、大きな声で叫ぶなって。
Hey!
待って
Just told you to stop. Where
止まれ
do
って
you
言った
think
だろ。
you're going?
どこに行くんだ。
What the hell's going on?
何
Why
をするつ
were
もり
the
だ。
police here?
Things are getting.
なんで警察がここにいるんだよ。
I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too.
Maybe they got it
Anyway.
too. Anyway.
What have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
プラン B。
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on,
Baklandı.
it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the
Plan B
hospital's
claro.
been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Dies.
Not this time.
人は死なぞ。
Check this out.
What the hell is that thing?
これを見ろ。
Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a
なんかの装置か
microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95.
緊急事
Batteries
態
not
の
included.
告げる装置。
I don't get it.
This is
わかんない
my plan B. When
これが俺の
Ghost
プラン
tries
B
to
だ。
blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we
最悪
have
だ
to
よ。
do is cuff him and collect our reward. Before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh?
あ
Is that the alarm?
What the hell?
Alarm.
I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set
バ
up.
カな警察どもめ。
Months of work
So-
down the drain.
What do we do now?
何すべき
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go
What's up?
nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms,
Oh,
so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
つけ。
Before you can watch it, there's this thing
What's
called
that
a
you're
remote.
holding, Emily?
No, Emily, stop!
とりあえず答えてみようか。オスカー・エルバイラ、トニー、マクマフィー違う。ミサディレクター。ジェニファー医者っぽいよね。レイ。レイ違うか？ネリー、スプーン、クレップ。ジェームズ・エミリー。Who is the ghost? 誰がゴーストなんだろうっていうのでいくと、オスカーか ?All names marked correctly. You need to answer all two questions right now. None of them are correct. マジか。そっか。クレップは絶対盗み癖だもんね。とりあえず名前のマーキングが全部合ってたっていうだけで一安心だね。あれ？誰にも名前を触れられてない人がいるとしたら、レイかな。じゃあレイが犯人だっていうのは OK で、エルワイラ、トニー、マクマーフィー、ああ、ジョージって誰と何話してた
Why is it?
State the whole theft. Make sure you keep taking an anecdotal connection, education on time. And trust me,
And trust me.
you
信じて
will
くれ。
get better.
君はより良くなる。わかった。
One improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded.
Got it.
I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve.
Improved.
And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
少女をかけようか。なんつった？
Loud!
ここか。
Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh?
あ？
Who are you? How did you get in?
どうやって入った
I'm
の？
a police officer. We're
Take
here
this.
to investigate a case.
Police?
警
Who
官？
let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
通報の件ですが。
Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here.
こっちに来てください。
Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
Here, Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
March.
あ、じゃあもう死んでるか。
Precinct.
You got the wrong guy.
Move it!
I'm sick. I...
Sorry.
勘違いなんだって。いいから。話は書で聞こうみたいな話をしながら。
Quiet, you!
静かにしろ。
Mr. Me.
Man, the only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go.
行こう。行きましょ
Stay
う。
calm.
落
We've
ち着い
got
て。
this.
やら
No
なきゃ。
looking around. Just stay quiet and follow me.
はいはいはい。難しいねこれ。スプーンと
Nellie. Nellie.
ねはい。
What you writing, huh?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking, but then it went quiet.
Ah, that was Mr. Director telling us about the test. He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really... Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her. It's all your fault. I told you to
やばい人。ネリーとスプーンはエミリーでしょ。ジェームズ。オスカー違う。ジェームズ違う。ミスターディレクター、クレップ、オスカー違うか。あんネリーでもスプーンと知り合いっぽいから病院の職員か患者なんだろうなと思いますよね。エルマイラ、トニー、マクバーヒー。マクバーヒーは演じてたもんな、どう考えても。ありゃりゃ、そう当たりだね。マエストロ違うのか。ミスターディレクターとクレップたちが何話してるかだね。
barge in there. Now what hit him?
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to. What's it all about,
マ
huh?
エストロ救出計画を立ててたんだ。
Fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Do we even know it's legit?
マエストロ
You know
救出計画を
Nelly.
立て
She
てる
throws
な
Dr.
ら、
mumbo jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly?
ジェームズ・オスカーをマエストロ、ネリー・ス
This
プーン。
matter? Yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason...
オスカー、ディレクター、クレップ、マエストロ、ネリ。これで合ってないのおかしくね？ジェームズもそうなんかな？ちょ、わからん。ねえ、難しいね。エルバイラとトニーは絶対違うでしょ。マクマーフィー。いや、こんなに患者がいるわけないもんな。いや、難しいわ。
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah, I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha, yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly...
やれ。
From time to time, attempt to
何
escape.
度もよくあることですから、
This one
脱走
happened
なん
to
て
be
そんな
successful.
警察の皆様がお越しになるほどのことじゃないですよね。
But often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. I was... right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head. Then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow. And in this profession, you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roll with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients?
Where are the
Just show us the
patients?
way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
This window break.
Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to
床に
see
ガラ
this
スが散らば
patient's
ってるので
file.
気をつけて。
Ah, you mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Ah,
Unlocked?
that was me. I apologize. I was in
ごめんなさい。
such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me.
鍵を閉めるのを忘れてたんです。うっかりしまし
Don't
た。
worry, though.
でもけつ
I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
中を見てみようか。
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on.
何も映ってな
What's your
い。
name?
お前の名前は
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it. Are both of you patient?
A proper business to run.
Did you notice?
なんか喋ってる。
He said, I have. He called. Nelly, psychotic. I called you psychotic. She called you psychotic. She did not! Nelly said,
She did not.
I have dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, but that's another crazy disease, too.
イカれた病気だよ。
Whatever, I never liked her anyway. Nothing but BS coming out of her mouth. Once I inherit our old man's business and money, I'm gonna hire someone to cap her ass. Don't say things like that. That's a one-way ticket to jail. Seriously, if you pin this all on me again, oh, boo-hoo!
Oh,
As if you've never
boo-hoo.
thrown me under the bus. You were a brat when we were little, and you're a brat now! Oh, what's a
no.
couple of misdemeanors? The old man will forgive me over time. Besides, once you're put away for life, I'll be the only heir. I'll have a proper business to run. Get out of here! What the hell do you know about running a
What
business?
do you know how about a business?
All I'm saying is leave me out
me
of this.
out.
You got it? Then get the fuck out!
Get the fuck up, stop
following me.
off for me.
Did you talk to the police?
まあ、じゃあ、スプーンと、
The gate! Get your ass back to the day room!
For crying out loud!
そんな大きな声でわめくなよ。
Hey! I just told Stop! Where do you think you're going? What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I
3、
was just playing
4、
along with Mr. Director and the other
5、6、
crackpots,
7。
right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look
8
for
かな。
ghosts.
マクマーフィーも入ってんのかな。あれわからんって。わかんない。123456782人。マエストロがおかしくない説はある。ジェニファーがしばかれて、行かれたんですよね。レイもそうか？なんじゃー。 なんだオスカー、ジェームズ。なんだろう。わかんないね。
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a
You're
remote.
holding, Emily.
Don't do this to me!
そうか。のエミリーストップって言ってやっちゃったからしょうがないよね。なんだちょっと待って。わからん。見て。ぶっけた。マクマーフィーはやっぱおかしくない。オスカーは何なんだ。オスカーは変だと思うんだけどな。変っていうか、まあ、レイもゴーストとしたら違うでしょ。ジェームズ。ジェームズって誰だ。ああ、なんか守衛さんっぽい人か。でもさ、おかしい。違うかな。やっぱさ、ここで焦点になってくるのってさ、クレッパーでも盗み口発動してたからおかしいか。でもまあいいや。オスカー、ミスターディレクター、ジェームズ、クレップの4人組がさ、なんかおかしいかどうかじゃないか。二重人格スプーン。ネリーは何でもないのか。医者パターンはあるだろうからな。ちょっとつけたまんま見てみようか。で、この4人。ジェームズ・クレップ、オスカー、ミスター・ディレクター。これが、もう総当たり。脳筋。いやでもクレップがおかしいは絶対ないんだよな。クレップが精神病患者ではないは絶対ないんだよな。計画おしゃんだぞってガチめに怒られてたもんな。ネリー違うんかな。ネリー違うとしたらこうか。オスカー。違う。あ、これさっきやったわ。あ、マエストロい、あれクリップ外すのおかしいよな。オスカー、 マエストロジョージとネリーがさ、ジョージとネリーじゃない、マエストロがさとネリーがどっちがどっちなのかみたいなの気になるな。おいおい、マジマジできちゃった。まあいいや、じゃあ事件閉じよう。
Excellent work, detective.
素晴らしいね、リーズさん。はい、やりま
I
した。
have just one last question for you.
最後に一つだけ質問があります。はい。
I have just one last question for you.
はい。
Who are you?
Who are you? It's me? Really? デテクティブ。マエストロじゃないのじゃあ。
I'm sorry, detective, but you've failed the test.
テストに失敗した。
I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning.
初めはう
But,
まくいっ
well,
てくれると思い
things
ましたけ
started
ど、
to unravel towards the end.
終わりに近づくにつれ
It's
て、
sadly clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm
あな
sorry,
たは
but we're going to have to.
あなたは自分のことを何も知らなかった。実績解除した。これなんか別の答えできんのかな。とりあえず全部の答えやってみっか。楽しそうだし。
Excellent work, detective.
Excellent work, detective.
I have just one last question for you.
最後に一つだけ質問をさせてください。はい、どうぞ。
I have just one last question for you.
For you.
Who are you?
Who are you? じゃあデテクティブしかないんじゃない？ I am a detective. Isn't it?
Congratulations, detective.
素晴らしい、ケイプ
You
さん。
passed the final test.
最
By
後の
now,
テストに合格しました。
you've probably realized the last
多分あな
case
たは
was mixed with
Yes.
some of the voices from previous ones.
前
It
の
threw
事
the
件と
other
混同しちゃったのかもしれませ
testers
ん。
into a state of deep confusion.
で
But you didn't
他
lose
の
yourself
被験
like
者
they
は
did,
深い混乱に
which means
落ち
you are
てしまい
now
ました。
qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective.
これはあなたが
Since
本
you've
物のア
mastered the
コースティッ
system,
ク探
you
偵
can
とし
take
て
it with you.
証明されたことを示して
You
います。
never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or
Residual
auditory hallucinations, I trust
Gentil
you'll
がするかも
master
しれま
those
せん。
too. In time.
でも
That
もう
concludes
すぐ
the
になれる
exam,
と信じてますよ。
Thank you again for participating.
ご協力感謝し
It
ます。
exceeded all of my expectations.
あなたは私の想像を
You're
はる
free
か
to
に超え
leave
て素晴らしい
whenever
結
you
果を
like.
残してくれました。なので、ここから立ち去っていただいて結構です。援護を出ちゃおう。
Thank you again for participating.
What's better?
It exceeded all of my expectations.
All my expectations.
You're free to leave whenever you like.
立ち去りたければここから立ち去っていただいて結構です。
Let me ask you again.
もう一度、
Who
聞いてもよろしいですか？あなたは誰ですか？
Come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal?
I'm a law abiding citizen. Picking up a pal.
やばい。歪んでる。これ何かの形なのかな？アンハード。議案追請。NEXT 00。Thank you for playing our game. クイックリ素早いね、動きが。なるほど。洗脳されてるんだっていうのに疑いを持ってしまうと試験は失格なわけですね。まあそりゃそうだよね。脳みそを塗り替え、せっかく塗り替えたのにこういう事件を追ってかけていくだけでバグって元の人格を取り戻しちゃうようだったら、まあ、試験失格です。そんなのは。おいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいお おいおいおいおいおいおい。ほほんほほん。ビリビリがやってんのいいよね。早送りなしで。これね、せっかくだから
Excellent work, detective.
試せるやつ試してみようかな。
I have just one last
I have
question
just
for
one-
you.
One last question for you. Who are you?
I have just one last question for you.
Number 68.
Okay, number 68.
はい。
Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move
Oh,
forward
oh,
with
そうな
your
んだ。
treatment.
はい。
Here,
いや、
this pill will help calm and center you.
これを飲むと落ち着けますよ。あ、選べる。よいしょ。灰皿選んじゃった。よいしょ。逃げろ。ランランランラン。
God. Jennifer?
ジェニファー
What happened to you?
何が起こったんだ君。
Wake up!
起きろ。なるほど。これ選んでみたくないですか？薬飲む方。
Excellent
バン
work,
バンバンバンバン
detective.
バンバンバンバンバンバンバンバン
I have just one
I have
last question
I
for
have
you.
just one last question. これ他にもなんかあるのかなパターン。そうだな、まだ時間あるから。
I have just one
It's me,
last
number
question for
68.
you.
Isn't it? Isn't right? で、そうすると薬飲めばいいよって。
Number
番号
68.
68番さん。
Since you already know you're one of our
あなた
patients,
は私たちの患者であ
we'll
るっ
move
て
forward with your treatment.
気づ
Here,
きましたね。
this pill will help calm and center you.
この薬を飲むと落ち着きますよって言われて薬飲みます。ああ、なんだ？ああ、やばい。いろんな記憶が蘇ってる。
Not me. Don't believe them.
So take the test.
え、依頼だった。全部幻覚ってこと？
Wake up.
これあれだね。あ、実績解除した。オーディトリーハラシネーション。この曲かわいいな。でも見たからちょっとスキップしちゃおう。ポッポー。これ他にもあんのかな。これどんどん見ちゃおう。あ、なくなってる。なんだっけ。あ、名前のマッピングをちゃんとしないといけないわ。めんどっちいね。下がトニーで下がエルバイラ。これ記憶力テストです。これで実験者がジョージで被験者がマエストロで、シュエさんがジェームズ、ウェミリーがいて、窃盗癖のあるクレップで、奥で構えてるミスターディレクター。はいだ。で、まともらしいマクマーフィー。レイ、ジェニファー、スプーン、ネリーです。で、実際に精神病患者だったのが、なんだっけ。さっき適当に押してクリアしちゃったから、クレップ、ミスターディレクターは間違いなし、ジェームズがシュエさんだったんじゃないか説があったんだよね。スプーン、エミリーは歌ってるだけ、スプーンは二重人格だった。で、マエストロを助けなきゃって言ってて、確か5からオスカーか。あ、名前間違えちゃった。トニーとエルバイラ逆かこれ。で、オスカー違くて、エルバイラ、トニーで、はい、これでいいんじゃない？ OK。
Excellent work, detective.
Excellent work, detective.
I have just one last question for you.
One question for you. Yeah.
I have just one last question for
実
you.
績の名前から察するにディレクターなんじゃないかと思うんだけど。
Who are you?
I'm a Mr. Director.
I'm sorry, detective,
すいません。
but you've failed the test.
失敗した。
I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning.
初めはうまくやってると思ったんですが、
things started to unravel towards the end.
終わりに近づく
It's
につれ
sadly
て、
clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
ダメか。
Excellent work, detective.
Excellent work, detective.
I have just one last question for you. I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
クレップかな？盗み癖ありそうな気がしてきました。
I'm sorry, detective, but you've failed the
失敗
test.
か。これも変わんなそうやね。
I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning. But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
ダメか。カンニングしちゃおう。
What's your name?
Ah, ソウルオーディエンス。これか。お歌を全部ちゃんと聞く。開けた実績的にはここから選べるんだ。バック DLC リーサラスクリプト。これかな？多分実績的には。まあそんなこんなでね、一旦ここまでにしようかなという感じがしております。なんかいい感じだ。ハード。これは、音を頼りに事件の捜査をしていきましょうという話だったはずが、お話が進んでいくにつれてというか、一番最後の事件現場である精神病院にて、事態が明らかになりました。実際のところ、その探偵だと思っていた自分は探偵なんかではなくて、普通に患者の精神病棟の中の患者の一人であったと。でそれ洗脳されて、でその事件を捜査するような人格に作り変えられてしまうということで、それにうまいこと乗っかって答えることができればテストは成功なんですが、途中で、その疑いを持ってしまって、私は被験者なんじゃないか、マエストロなんじゃないかと思ってしまったら、そこでテストとしては失格となり終わってしまうバッドエンドに行くっていう話でしたね。いい話でしたね。面白かった。で、あと曲もね、なかなか楽しいなという感じがしておりました。ので、またね、まだ DLC は一人でやろうかな。結構難しいから、難しいっていうか聞き流しながらやってるから黙る時間が必然的に多くなっちゃって、配信向きじゃないなという感じがすごいしましたので、一人でやろうかなと思います。というわけで、今回はね、ここら辺で終わりにしようかと思いますので、皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。それでは皆さん、おやすみなさい。さよなら。バイバーイ。